Naaman's healing and Gehazi's greed. A lesson in obedience and integrity. Naaman, the commander of the Syrian army, was a mighty warrior, but he suffered from leprosy. One day, a young Israelite, servant girl in his household, mentioned that the prophet Elisha in Israel could heal him. Desperate for a cure, Naaman journeyed to Israel with gifts of silver, gold, and clothing, seeking Elisha's help. When Naaman arrived at Elisha's house, the prophet didn't come out to greet him, but sent a message instead. Go and wash 7 times in the Jordan River, and you will be healed. At first, Naaman was furious. Why would I wash in this dirty river? Aren't the rivers in Damascus better? He grumbled. But his servants persuaded him, saying, if the prophet asked you to do something difficult, wouldn't you do it? How much more should you obey this simple instruction? Reluctantly, Naaman obeyed. He dipped himself in the Jordan 7 times, and when he came out of the water the 7th time, his skin was restored, as smooth as a child's. Overjoyed, Naaman returned to Elisha and offered him gifts as thanks. But Elisha refused, saying, it is not me but the Lord who has healed you. Gehazi, Elisha's servant, saw this and was tempted by the riches. He secretly followed Naaman and lied, saying, my master has changed his mind. We need some silver and 2 sets of clothing for visitors. Naaman gladly gave Gehazi what he asked for. Gehazi hid the items and returned to Elisha, pretending nothing had happened. But Elisha, filled with the Spirit of God, confronted him. Where have you been, Gehazi? Gehazi lied again, but Elisha knew the truth. Is this the time to take riches? Because of your greed, Naaman's leprosy will cling to you and your descendants forever. Gehazi left Elisha's presence, his skin now white with leprosy. Moral lesson. This story teaches us the importance of obedience, humility, and integrity. Naaman was healed because he humbled himself and obeyed God's instructions, even when they seemed foolish. Gehazi, on the other hand, let greed and dishonesty consume him, resulting in lifelong consequences. The lesson is clear. Trust in God's ways and avoid the trap of greed and deceit, for they lead to destruction.